back to Cali, Cali, Cali. Going back to Cali. I don't think so. Going back to Cali, Cali, Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. That song right there, nigga used to bump hard in a bitch. If you had that, if you had them beats in your whip, that LL Cool J used to beat. Damn, I got a headache still. Yeah, you can't be a advocate of black power, like saying you on black power, you ride for black folks, you stand up for your people, you ride with black, black pride, Pan-Africanism, all this different stuff. The moment you worship or claim a Christian concept or a God, you immediately erase everything else that you claiming that you're doing for black people. Because here's the thing. Christianity was forced on our people during the time that they were being held as prisoners. If you claiming to be on some type of black power, that means that you have or you are researching your history. If you have researched your history, you should know that religion, Christianity, that Bible, that whole concept was forced on your people. They were made to worship this stuff. So, if you're a Christian now, knowing that this was the case, and you should know this because you should have researched it. You're a Christian right now, knowing that this was the case. That means that you are purposely disrespecting your ancestors. That's like, it's a million different ways I can break that down, but it's disrespectful. Being a black Christian is disrespectful to your ancestors. You disrespecting your ancestors. You might as well spit on their grave. It'll be the same thing. You might as well just spit in their face. Dig them up, spit on them. Same thing. You worshiping a concept that they were forced to worship. See, that's crazy to me. For that reason alone, I'm not gonna fuck with it. There's hundreds, possibly thousands of other reasons why I won't fuck with the Bible and the Christianity concept. One of the main ones is I refuse to outright, purposely disrespect my ancestors. I am my ancestors. The blood of my ancestors runs through my veins. I am them. You disrespected them, you disrespected me. So when you force my ancestors into believing into some bullshit ass concept that done fucked their mind off, you disrespected me. Tough. Super tough. So any black person that's claiming to be a Christian or any of this type of foolishness is being disrespectful. You are literally disrespecting your ancestors by worshiping any of that bullshit. The moment that you seen The moment that you seen the white God picture, the picture of the white Jesus, the moment that you seen that, hold up, I gotta put on Do Not Disturb right there. The moment that you seen the picture of the white Jesus, you should have turned away from that religion immediately. If you had read the Bible, if you read the Bible and you seen a picture of a white Jesus on the wall in the church, immediately you should have walked out. Because right then you know it's some type of manipulation. Okay, why is if the God is a black, furry hair, red eye person, why is this picture they got hanging up in here a white guy? Automatically, that should have automatically got your wheels spinning. That's what got my wheels spinning when I was a kid. I remember my mom and them took me to church, and I seen a picture of a white dude in the church. I was like, and we had read the Bible. We read the Bible as children. They made us. That's what we did. We went to church every fucking day. Damn near every fucking day. Felt like every goddamn day. When we went to church, that's what we were doing, reading the Bible. Piece by piece by piece by piece. So I read the Bible as a child. So when I was a child, I remember the Bible saying that the Jesus guy, was black. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So when I seen the picture of this white guy, I was like, uh-oh. My wheels, because I'm a thinker. I always been a thinker, even when I was a child. My wheels got to spin. I was like, hold up. Somebody trying to trick me. I be peeping shit. I be like, hold up. Somebody trying to trick me, some treachery going on with this. I already knew that as a child. That's why I don't understand why y'all can't notice it as adults. I was a child when I noticed there was some treachery going on. I was like, hold up. What is this bullshit? Why is it, okay, why is there a picture of a white dude? So then I started researching the shit even more. That's what made me start researching it. It was the picture of the white Jesus. The picture of the white Jesus is what got me on their ass. If they would have had they probably could have tricked me into the religious shit. If they would have had a black Jesus picture, I might have been on the Jesus shit. Oh yeah, Jesus. But what got me off of it was the picture of the white Jesus, because that's when I went down the research lane. And I now want to know what's really now from the research past what y'all telling me. Because what y'all telling me is already flawed, because it's already contradicting itself. What y'all telling me. Y'all telling me by showing me this picture of a white Jesus, y'all telling me that this character is a white guy. But in the book, it says the character is a black guy. So that means somebody already trying to manipulate me already. I'm already peeping y'all out. Then I go to biology class. I learn about how they make babies, how babies are made. You know, the whole process, the sperm, the egg, the woo, egg grows in dirt. So in biology class, they telling me that humans made humans. And I'm like, okay, this makes sense. I'm seeing the women walking around, they got the bulge in the front. You know what I'm saying? They telling me it's a human in there. When the women are pregnant, they say, I'm pregnant, I'm growing a baby. So they telling me it's a human in there. So the biology class is telling me that humans made humans. So I'm like, okay, humans made humans. But then I go to church, and they said the woman came from the dude's rib. I'm like, whoa, no, that goes against what I've already been taught. Y'all can't tell me that. See, now I was already questioning the shit. But then I go to biology class, they telling me humans make humans. So then I go back to church, and they saying a man made a human out of his rib. So I'm like, whoa, somebody lying. There's some lying going on somewhere. I gotta pinpoint who lying. Either it's the biology class lying, or these people in this book lying. Somebody lying, because that's not how you create. Either they lying about the whole sperm fertilizing the egg concept, either that's a lie, or the man breaking his rib off and creating a human, either that's a lie. One of the two is a lie, though. I gotta get to the bottom of this. This is how I was thinking as a kid. I was like, I gotta get to the bottom of this. One of these is a lie. Somebody lying to me. Either the Bible thing is a lie, or the biology teacher lying. I gotta figure it out, though. So that's where I'm at when I was a kid. So as life goes on, I'm seeing more women have kids. They having babies. They pregnant with the baby, then the baby pop up, they done had the baby. The man saying how he was in the room when the baby was delivered. He seen the baby come out the coochie. It's people witnessing this process go on. So now I'm convinced that the people come from people. There's no God involved in that. The sperm goes into, there's a whole process. It's a biology process. It don't have anything to do with a God or anything like that. It's a process that happens. Unless you calling us gods, then that makes sense. If you're not calling us living things gods, then that wouldn't make sense. So that's the only way it makes sense is if you're the God. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm like, this ain't adding up. I'm a thinker. Shit gotta add up with me. That's just how my mind works. Shit gotta add up. If it don't add up, I ain't fucking with it. It's a lot of things. It's not just religion I don't fuck with. It's a lot of things in this earth matrix that I don't fuck with because they don't add up. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of them. So I'm like, hold up. This is me thinking as a child. I'm like, hold up now. They lied to me about the Jesus character being black. They lied about how humans are made. They lied. Okay, so they lied about that much shit. Most of this shit is probably a lie. Either it's a lie or it's not even supposed to be the truth. It's just a story. It's just a literal story stories that have been put together to teach you something. That's basically what I think the Bible is. I think it was never even meant to be something to be worshipped like that and all that. I think that's a thing, like a fictional, like you got fictional stories that are concocted to teach you stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like children's stories, different stories. You learn stuff from them. That's what I think the Bible was for. It's not for you to fucking worship like that. It's not history or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was used by the colonizers and all that to fucking enslave you. And it was written half-assed in a way for them to use it like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you claim a God, to me, any God, really, because all that shit is foolishness. But if you claim you black, and you claim the Christian God, oh, God this, God that, God this, you can't really say you about black power. Not really. That's a contradiction. You contradicting yourself. Because your ancestors were forced into that. They were forced into fucking with that. So if you standing on that, I just love God, that means you love the religion that your slave master forced you into. That's what you're saying. I don't fuck with that. I'm not going to fucking fuck with that. Just on that one thing. Fuck all the other reasons. Fuck the whole black Jesus switch out. Fuck all the rest of the contradictions it got going on. Just for that one reason. The fact that you forced my ancestors into fucking with this. Just for that. I don't even need no other reason. Just for that one reason, that's all I need. But I don't know. I guess I'm alone on this island. I feel like don't nobody else give a fuck about our ancestors. I feel like I'm down there alone on the island giving a fuck about the ancestors. But I don't look at the ancestors as being something different than me. You see what I'm saying? The ancestors is me. If it wasn't no ancestors, it would be no me. So the ancestors is me. So I'm not gonna sit there and disrespect them like that. But I'm gonna try not to, not purposely and pridefully like that. And everybody that's worshiping this Christianity shit, you black, you disrespecting your ancestors, period. And there's nowhere around it. You are being disrespectful to your great-great-great-granddaddies, great-great-great-grandmamas, great-great-great-grand-aunts, uncles, and all them. You might as well go spit on their motherfucking grave and throw a noose. You might as well, you a black Christian, you might as well go get a noose and take a noose to your ancestors' grave and spit on it and leave the noose. You might as well do that. Same thing. You being disrespectful. Cause fuck Christianity. That ain't our shit. You gotta be just on some type of bullshit ass spiritual bullshit. Fuck with the African shit. Fuck with the native shit. Fuck with the black shit. Why are y'all so stuck on worshiping these white people and they shit? That's where y'all got everything fucked up at. That's why the women are wearing blonde hair and all this shit. It's a mind fuck. Y'all done been mind fucked into worshiping these folks. That's why you wear their hair and all that. You try to act like you do all this. Nah, fuck all that. Pay us our motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? We ain't being friendly with y'all. I don't know how we get so friendly with these white folks, man. They done did all this, locked us up, mass incarceration, this, that, and the third. I heard a nigga this morning talking on his talk show talking about some we don't get hung no more. But then on the news I just seen somebody who's got hung. Not like shit, a couple, like 2, 3, 4 motherfuckers here in the last couple months. So what are y'all talking about? We don't get hung no more. What are y'all talking about? Y'all don't live in reality. Y'all talk like women. A lot of y'all men, y'all ain't too much like women. As far as y'all, the way y'all stance in life, it's too womanly. You can't think like no woman. Nah, we can't bow. And I'm not saying be no racist, no prejudiced person toward white people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we can't be no pushovers and shit. That's why the fuck we end up being slaves. Cause we being a pushover and shit. Okay, you want me to get on the boat? Okay. Okay. You want me to do your little farm? Okay, okay. Yes, master. Fuck all that. We should have slapped the dog shit out of master. Took his motherfucking farm and everything. Nah, bitch, we ain't finna work this hoe. Massacred his hoe ass. Hung his ass up in his own farm. Took the land. That's how we should have did it. We played that wrong. We should have went savage. I don't give a fuck if we all just died about it. When they first came over here, we had the numbers on them. We natives. whoever they brought with them and the natives. We all joined up and fuck them over. Fuck being a slave. That's the only reason why we end up being slaves, because we too fucking pushovery. Okay, you want me to do your crops? I'll teach you. I'll teach you how to grow your food. We all friendly and shit. Fuck all that. We're not gonna teach your bitch ass shit. We need to be like that one, it's a black civilization on some island. I forgot the name of the island. But if you go on that motherfucker, they just murder your ass right off top. They murder you right off top. I gotta get off here though. I gotta have some business right there, the delivery shit. I'm gonna come back in a second.